Good morning, everybody. How you doing? If you don't know, my name is Meka. Mm, it's so. Oh, I don't like that aftertaste. Hold on. I don't know if I'm feeling. I might have to call Starbucks and complain about my coffee this morning. But anyway, so how was your Thanksgiving? That's the first thing I want to know. Did you do any Black Friday shopping? Oh God, that is gross. I didn't do Black Friday shopping this year with the crew. No, we looked through the newspapers. We really didn't see anything. Nothing that made me really want to go and, you know, battle the lines and tackle the lines and tackle people. It just, there wasn't anything in there. My friends and I were like, we have like most of the stuff that they're putting up for sale, or why go to the store for just one thing, I did want the Beats by Dre wireless headsets, but my husband was like, you don't even really use the ones that I got you, so what difference is that going to make? And you know what, he made a point, and I accept it. If you don't use it all the time, why get it if it's just because it's a name brand, So I decided that was definitely off my list of things that I probably would have wanted. So what I did end up doing was I ended up going to Michael's. I don't know if oh, the bag is here, so I can show you what I got at Michael's. I did grab some Copics. My bill at the end of the night was only $52. And I'll show you what I got. They did have a good sale at Michael's. We did go to Old Navy, but we didn't go to Old Navy till later on. I think we didn't go to Old Navy till that Saturday, so they had a 40% off sale. Again, we really wasn't in a rush to do any shopping or anything. It just, everybody was kind of chilling. So I went to Ohio, and I had a great time. This is our second year going to Ohio with our friends, Sheila and her husband, Lamont. So let me show you what I got at Michael's right quick. Ugh. And I'll show you what I picked up while I was in Ohio as well from a lady named Jill. So I got the Creative Options Grab and Go. Happy with this purchase. These were 60% off. If you didn't get one, if you haven't got one, this was definitely the best time to get it. I have seen people like my friend Carla talk about it, and I want to say someone else has this and may have done a video. I'm not sure if it was the Coco March or somebody else, but I love all the little storage they have in there. Pretty deep in mine, and then plus it goes up, so you still have that much of storage in there. And these right here, you open these up, this tray comes down, and then you slide the other parts out. And again, that was 60% off. And then I had I got this as well for 60% off. So I think the first one was like $11, and this was like $9 or something like that. I don't have the receipt with me, but this one, opens into a toolbox, and there you go. And they have these that come inside of it, I guess, to put here to, give you even more room and stuff. I really like that. I'm going to a crop this weekend, and this may very well come with me, especially like for little small embellishments and things like that. So I like it, and I'm gonna just keep it real with you. When I come back for crops, I don't necessarily unpack. So My stuff may very well be in here for a while. I mean, that's just what it is. You know, that's just how it is. That's the life. And then while I was there, please excuse my pants because I do have on my pajama pants. While I was there, I picked up this from Jill. And I will try to put her information below so you can see her well, I don't know if she has a website, but I know she's on Facebook. So she does have a Facebook page for the business. And let me take it out of here. When I was trying to go to her house, because she lives in Ohio, and to pick this up, I'm going to tell you right now, it was scary driving down that road. I'm so glad my husband was with me, because Lord knows it was scary. Oh, here's the business stuff. So I will definitely put this below. Twig Tree Designs. Jill and Scott Gannon. Vinyl Home Decor. So Twig Tree Designs at AOL.com. TwigTreeDesigns.com. And I'm saying Twig. T-W-I-G, just in case you guys can't tell. So here's what I got made. And I absolutely love it. I'll bring it up closer so you can see. Isn't that cute? Austin, Meka, and Mark. I love it. She posted it in one of these groups that I'm in with her. And I was like, oh my God, I have to have it. I can tell you right now, because I know some people are going to be wondering. These are 4x4, the size. And I think she has another size that you can get too. I think it might be smaller. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is 4x4, the squares. But this is what it looked like in the back. So it's one wood piece, and then he does that, you know, to it. And then you can hang it up. They include these little attachments here so that it can be hung up on the wall. And here's the information at the bottom of it. Oh, crap. Okay. This way, if I forget to put it below, at least you have it in the video. Alright? And more than likely, I'll probably forget. So, yeah, that's what I got. I'm going to have my husband put this up sometime this weekend for me. Really, really happy with that. And another thing I got at Michael's was a paper pack, but I don't want to show you all that. You know, paper is paper. So anyway, what was I wanted to talk to you guys today about some things that I have. Hold on. Okay, some things that I have come to realize. And you can stop the video now if you want. Or you can keep watching and, you know, comment below and let's have dialogue. But towards the end of the year, I guess maybe around August, September, maybe even October, I came to the realization that I don't have time to do a lot of things as I used to. You understand where I'm coming from? Let me explain. I remember a time when people could ask me something if I posted it or if they didn't know where to look. And I would maybe, I don't know if you want to call it volunteer my time or just being helpful. I would like to say being helpful because that's normally what I'm doing. And I would be so helpful that I would research the information for them, provide them the information, and they didn't have to do any of the legwork to get to it, okay? So I felt like, you know, I don't know. It was just something to do, you know. I just felt like I like to help people. So that's what I was doing. Oh my God, I gotta drink this. And so that's what I did. And I never pretty much thought anything else about that. I've been doing that for years. Um, and then recently, not meaning like yesterday or anything like that, I'm just saying in the past months of the year, at the end of the year, I have come to the realization that I can't do that anymore. I can't sit there and go over and beyond for people. I've done it so many times that sometimes people take advantage of it, or they expect for you to tell them things. I know a lot of people ask me questions about the business, and like asking me, here's one, yeah, this is one of the things, and this is not to anyone in particular, so don't take it personal, but sometimes people ask me, how do you break into doing your own stamps, or where's what stamp company you use, and all this type of stuff, and I give them something to go by, but really what I'm thinking is, if I did the legwork, you should do it too. You know? Because I think sometimes when people ask questions like that, it's a little bit rude. And they wonder why some people don't even answer that question. And I try not to be rude, but I'm getting to the point where I'm not going to answer that question anymore. I did the legwork, so can you. If you Google, and Google is your friend, people say that all the time, but really it is. If you Google, you can find the information you're looking for. You need a manufacturer. That's all you need to know. If you have a manufacturer, you know what you want, Google, boo boo. Google, okay? Then I had, someone, and this one definitely is definitely recent, and I'm not going to share her name, but I do want to share a story, because I'm making a point, and if she watches this video, that's fine, because I'm not going to say anything that's mean, that I feel is mean. It's my truth, so my truth is my truth, okay? But I know she wasn't able to get the Kinky Girl set. Kinky Girl sold out really quick. And, unfortunately, a lot of people are just late to the game, So she wasn't able to get it, but she has bought my stamps from me before. And I told her, I'll stamp you some images of the Kinky Girl that I have in my possession. And then she asked me, was I going to cut it? And I was like, first of all, I was thinking to myself, why would you ask me to cut it? I'm definitely not doing that. But I told her no. And I didn't have to think twice about it. I told her no, because I've gotten to the point that I can't do anything extra. I'll help you as far as I can help you, but I can't do anything extra because I just don't have the time. I have a lot of stuff on my plate, a lot of projects I'm trying to do, and especially for my business. That means I can't go the extra mile no more doing things. I'm doing a favor by stamping the images, but that's as far as I can go with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not charging her to stamp these images. I'm just going to stamp a few of them in there, and I'm going to mail them in regular snail mail. Nothing fancy, nothing. So she understood, and she was thankful and stuff. But it goes back to me going above and beyond. I can't do it anymore like I used to. I had a card swap that I did recently on Facebook, and it turned disastrous. I can't even say the word. Disastrous. It was really, really bad. I started off with 10 people. 7 people did not turn their stuff in. Told me they were going to send it. And I held the group up waiting on these people to send their stuff. I even, sent a message out to everybody and said, hey, do you want me to wait? And the majority of everybody was like, yeah, we'll wait, because these are cards for Thanksgiving. And my whole thing is, if I do a swap, I'm expecting to get your cards to you in time so that you can send them out to your family members, The only person that had the advantage in this situation was me, because I was the person over the swap. But after that terrible, to me, terrible moment, I decided I'm not doing swaps anymore either, because guess what? I don't have time. And I'm very thankful for the ones that sent their stuff on time. Very thankful for them. But unfortunately, it was enough for me to decide that I did not want to do any more swaps on Facebook. No more. The only swaps that I would participate in would be Bitches Be Swapping. And I've already spoken to, the admins of the group. And I've let them know I'm not going to be able to do many swaps, coming into the new year. My friend Ginger's doing our last swap for the year in that group. And I think I have 2 more things I have to do this December. I have it sent out before Christmas. Two people in there that I'm buying for. And then after that, I was like, I really can't do anything anymore, because my focus right now, and my sole focus, is, of course, my family, my husband, my family, and me and the creations, creative process, anything that's doing with this creative stuff. That is my focus right now. And with that being said, I am simply wanting to focus on my stamp line, and, making it as good as you can see anybody else's out there. I'm struggling now with decisions on what I want to do as far as, the Labella series that I'm coming out with. Do I want to be one single stamp that you can get, or do I want them to have a sentiment? Because me, for myself, I love sentiments on my stamps. And if I have a stamp set and it has a sentiment with it, I usually try to keep that sentiment with that stamp set and use that on my cards. So I'm just really trying to make a lot of changes at the moment. But the one thing that I do know is I don't have time. I don't have time to go the extra mile. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this story, and I'm going to let you guys go. And this really is the truth. Well, let me tell you. So growing up, and you may think this is so crazy, I never changed the toilet paper on the roll, okay? Someone always did it. Either it was my mom, I'm pretty sure, my dad, or, maybe someone that came and visit or whatever. My parents used to let people live with us at times when they needed help. And so those people might have changed the toilet roll. Who knows, okay? But the thing is, it was something that I had never done. That's just one of those things I just took for granted. It was always changed. There was always toilet paper on the toilet roll. No big deal, alright? So later on in life, I'm getting my teenage years. This is the first time I'm at someone's house, and I decided to change the toilet roll because there wasn't a tissue in the bathroom. I don't remember what age I was, but I was over there. And I'm sitting there, I done went to the bathroom, and I'm ready to wipe myself. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, how do you take this thing out? I'm looking at it, and I'm like, trying to figure it out. And the type of person that I am, I'm not going to knock on the door. I'm not going to call the person's name and say, hey, can you come in here? To me, I would have been embarrassed if I'd done that. I should be of age to know how to do this. But guess what? I was in that bathroom, and I figured it out. And that is my whole point today with this video, is to say that if you do the research, if you look deep enough, if you dig deep enough, if you keep doing things, you will find the answers that you're looking for. Instead of having to ask people. Sometimes people don't mind answering questions, and I know I'm not alone with this, but you can Google stuff too, and you can find the answers to what you're looking for. So that's my little spiel this morning. I am anxiously waiting for Soulful Sunday to get here. Sorry, I'm thinking of other things while I'm talking, and that's not a good thing. If you haven't had a chance, you might want to go ahead and do the pre-order that I have up. Oh crap, my husband was looking for that and I didn't know where it was at. Let me see how I can show this to you guys. I'm sorry, I have a lot of stuff on my desk at the moment. I have listed Soulful Sunday for pre-order. So if I know a lot of people were asking me about this stamp set, and they were telling me, asking me, can they order it? And I was like, no, I don't do pre-orders, and I really didn't. I don't do pre-orders. But this time I decided I might need to do pre-order because a lot of people were asking me about this stamp set, and so I said, you know what? It's supposed to be shipped on December the 5th. I guess I'll do a pre-order. So I did it the night before, I think, Thanksgiving. I put it up for pre-order and I let people know, hey, it is available for pre-order if anybody want to get it. And I think that that's probably what I will start doing now that I've done it for the first time. Is do pre-orders on my stamps and see what, folks are going to do. But yes, it is available for pre-order, so if you want to get it. I know that my DT member, Nitasha, has already done a video for it. I will try to link you. I will link you below for that. And she created some projects that I posted on my Facebook page for Pink Bow Ties and on my Instagram. And she also sent me some pictures last night. She told me she is using this stamp set for her Bible journaling as well. And you can see that on her video, what she's going to do. But a lot of people that were talking about this stamp set said that they were going to use it for Bible journaling, which I thought was really, really cool and really neat. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry to take up your time, honey. I see it's 22 minutes in, and let me let you guys go. But yeah, comment below and let me know what are some things that you have come to realize, because I would really like to know. I know I'm not the only one that come to that solution or conclusion about something, but let me know below. Tell me what you think. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.